Hello and a very warm welcome. Today we're going to talk about, look what I've got here, Silverstone 2012. This is the programme I got in my package. Santander British Grand Prix 6th, 7th, 8th of July. Little programme here. My first ever and only F1 race, 2012 Silverstone. What an unbelievable experience. Saturday and Sunday stood at Cops, 185 mile an hour, loud engines, the passion, the love for Formula 1 was there to see. And if you've not been to a Formula 1 race, you need to go. Of course, engines aren't loud. I was thankful that I went in 2012. It was either a birthday or Christmas present for my 18th or 21st, I can't remember. One of the special occasions. And what a present. Unbelievable. That Christmas and my birthday are pretty near each other. Man United tickets to go watch a Liverpool game. Liverpool, Man United, and Formula 1 tickets. It was an incredible present. But it was a disappointing... obviously, I'm a McLaren fan. Lewis Hamilton was at McLaren then. It was a disappointing show by the McLaren boys. They didn't have the pace. Fernando Alonso was winning the race. Mark Webber passed him late on, and it was like an unbelievable cheer for when Webber got passed. You would have actually thought that Mark Webber was English. The roar that went up when he passed. Here we have the one and only Lewis Hamilton, 6-time champion of the world, but it was a disappointing weekend for McLaren. They didn't have the pace. Now if you go to Silverstone, there's a good chance you're going to see home winner. Lewis Hamilton dominates the Silverstone Grand Prix. Silverstone, one of the best circuits on the calendar. You come out of Brooklands, Luffield, the never-ending right-hander, down the old pitch straight, into Copse, flat out. Maggots, Beckett's, Aula Chapel, onto the Hanger Straight. What a circuit. You literally can go side by side for almost every corner. It's an unbelievable circuit, produces unbelievable racing. If I was to do it again, I would go down on the Thursday, I would camp and watch the practice. We went on Saturday, the coach picked us up, took us to the circuit, we watched qualifying. Qualifying got delayed 1 hour. Absolutely piss wet through. Took us back to the hotel. We got our breakfast, everything included. The next morning, a bed and breakfast for the night was decent. Got a free drink of any choice. Came to the morning, had to get up really early. Took us to the track. We got to the track, walked around the whole circuit. Every single corner, literally walked around the whole circuit. Then it got to the race, and what an experience. Literally 22 cars back then? 22, 24 cars coming through Copse. You had to cover your ears because the engines were so loud, and that's how they should be, but now they're pretty quiet compared to the old days. And yeah, it's a big shame. But I can say I've seen Lewis Hamilton go through Copse live, Fernando Alonso, Mark Webber, Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen, Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion. I've seen him live for 52 laps around Silverstone. Unbelievable. Honestly, if you've not been to a Grand Prix, you have to go and watch it. The passion of the fans, the passion of the people, the pure speed, the adrenaline, the big balls that these drivers have. I mean, Saturday they were coming through Copse literally sideways because the track was so wet. They're getting on the rumble strip. When you get on the curb, you don't hear it on the TV. But that's one thing I really noticed when I was there live. You don't hear it on the TV, but when they get on the curb, you can just hear it. And it's so evident to see. But it was a disappointing day for me. Unbelievable experience, but from a McLaren and a Lewis Hamilton point of view, it was disappointing. McLaren just did not have the pace on that weekend. Mark Webber won the Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso was leading. Webber passed him down the Wellington Straight, first DRS zone, and the crowd went absolutely ballistic. Honestly, you would have thought Mark Webber was English. He had an unbelievable record around that circuit. Mark Webber was first, Fernando Alonso was second, Sebastian Vettel, I believe, was third. And disappointing day for the Brits of Jenson Button, Lewis Hamilton. Paul di Resta got a puncture on the first lap. And yeah, if I was to go again, unbelievable experience, can't fault it. It's very expensive to go and watch Formula 1. You need to be saving up to go and watch Formula 1. Unbelievably expensive, but once in a lifetime opportunity. Will I ever go to another Formula 1 race? Who knows? It's very expensive in the pocket. But I can say I've been to a race live. Silverstone, one of the best circuits. 2012, when the engines were loud. And it's a day I'll never forget. But obviously, just imagine if Hamilton won. Then after the race, we got back to the coach, and you always have irresponsible people. We were told, as soon as the race finishes, go back to the coach because we'll be going home. And of course, we had to wait like an hour for someone because an idiot went to the after party. They do like a thing on the stage after the race. And some idiot went to that, so we had to wait an hour before we could go home. So, yeah, all in all, if I could do it again, I'd have to go on go down really early, go down on the Thursday, camp at one of the campsites, Friday watch practice 1, 2, Saturday practice 3, qualifying, and the race. What an unbelievable, literally cops, maggots and Beckett's, from the spot I was in, I could see it all. From pissing down red flag wet weather on Saturday to sunshine on Sunday. Me slipping on my arse on Saturday in front of hundreds of people. What a crazy weekend it was at Silverstone, but one that will forever stay with me. Massively passionate about Formula 1. My first and only race live. Silverstone 2012. Mark Webber winning the Grand Prix. Not bad for a number 2 driver. That was in 2011. Then he comes back, wins the race. Unbelievable. Let me know. Comment down below. Have you ever seen an F1 race live? Like live with your own eyes. We've all watched live races on TV, but have you actually been to a circuit to watch an F1 race? I can honestly say, what an amazing experience. Because cops is literally easy flat these days, but when they were coming through in the wet, it was incredible, honestly. You think it's so easy, but it's not. They've got massive bollocks. Massive bollocks. Michael Schumacher, Nico Rosberg, Vettel, Webber, Alonso, Raikkonen, Massa, Button, Hamilton. I've seen them live. I can say I've seen my favourite driver, Lewis Hamilton, live at a race. And now he's a 6-time world champion. I have my cap somewhere from, let me go back here. Got my cap from Silverstone. So, went to the race, purchased this cap. Look at this cap. Brilliant cap. British flag on the back. Lewis on the side. McLaren Mercedes hat. Programme. We got the programme free with our package. I think everyone gets a programme actually. But with our Pacific package, we got this our package was a hotel, breakfast free, get this programme. Obviously had to pay for the cap. The cap was, again, expensive. That's what I would say. If you're going to go to these weekends, you're going to have to save up because holy shit, it's expensive. But an expensive experience, which I would definitely recommend. I would 100% go back to Silverstone. But if I was going to do it again, I'd have to go down earlier and fully enjoy the weekend. would be amazing to go again. And yeah. Back then I didn't really have, like, I have a McLaren top now I could wear. I have a Lewis Hamilton top I could wear. A Lewis Hamilton hoodie. Back then I only had this, a cap, to show my support. But you wouldn't have been wearing a t-shirt on Saturday because it was absolutely pissing down. But yeah, there we have it. There's my Silverstone experience done. And yeah, another video I wanted to bring, Silverstone. I have been. I was there live in 2012. What an experience. Mark Webber came out on top. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. We'll always reply. And I look like a bell end with this cap on.